I know the angle is kind of bad, okay? It's just when I have to type, hopefully. Add stream notification. Where is it? Live now building a PC. Hello, Lassie. Hello, hello. I'm gonna put YouTube on my big screen so I can actually where do I put the OBS then? What a great question. I don't know. Yo, what? Oh, this chat is like way too small. Oh, I need to get the chat on my screen. It was special indeed. Yeah, I told you it was. Oh, looks like you're about to open a pack of Pokemon TCG cards. Kind of like that, I guess. I think I want my OBS on the big screen as well. It's gonna be easier for me, I think, I hope. Please be smaller. Dude, window resizing, it's so bad at times. Like right now, for example. I can adjust my cap. No, I'm not trying. This is not what I'm trying to adjust. Tell me. It's just like everything, like the only thing that gets smaller is the YouTube preview. Why is it like this? Or like not the Can I just like make the bottom smaller, please? Alright, what the hell? It's full screen now. And I'm just gonna put the chat over it. Right? Something like that. I don't wanna tweet it out as well. Alright, cool. How long will this be? Dude, I don't know. However long it takes me. The light is kind of weird here. Hand cam. God, I look pale in this. I got the Scott the Woz backdrop. I didn't bother like changing the lighting or anything. Is the audio good? Dude, I don't know whether to sit for this or not. Ugh. Okay, this table is like not the most it's like a pop-up table that you're like, it's basically garden furniture. So I don't know how well. I hope it just doesn't like break on me. You should get rid of the face cam. It's kind of awkward. I think if it was panned down more, I just want you to get another angle, TBH. But it's way weirder if you can't see my thing at all. Damn, you're buff and I realized the camera's mainly focused on your face. Yeah, when I look at myself, I still think I look good, but I really haven't been working out, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it'd be better. But then how do you guys know that it's me? You guys are gonna get scared. That's not the thing. Do this. I don't know. Vote on your phones if you want the thing or not. I know you look good, thank you. Right. Oh yeah, there's like I didn't really think about it. I did kind of think about it. This is the case, by the way. I haven't opened it yet. There's like my address is on this box, so gotta be careful about how I rotate it. I do kind of want to tweet this out. It's just slightly annoying. Leak the whole address. I wonder if I can like, I could. That's better, I think. I put my camera on my mic arm for this. Whoa. Safety information. What is... You don't need that. What is this? There's something in here. It's probably cable stuff. It's a metal card. Dude, I don't know. I think it's like a... Is it like a gift card? It's in Chinese. It has 99... That says 99 hours. I don't know, man. It has zip ties and screws. And those are like thumb screws as well, so I think we're gonna be needing them. That's pretty much all there is in there. Okay, see, now this is usually the sort of thing where you would have to like slide it out. I think that's the situation here. I'm just gonna have to like make sure I don't leak my address. Maybe I just put it on the ground and then just... Okay, to anybody building a PC at home, if you have a tempered glass panel, do not put it on tile, okay? It's probably gonna shatter. It's something about, like, the frequency. Alright. ASMR. I'm gonna try not to get my fingerprints all over the glass. Oh, this knife is, like, open, which is not good. I'm not trying to scratch the glass either. You act like we have money to build a PC. Maybe this is going on YouTube. I would love for it to go on YouTube. Okay. So this is it from the top. This is a horizontal case, which I wanted because I think it looks cool, and also because this is most likely gonna be like acting as a server. You can see my reflection in here, not the most flattering shot anyway. Kind of have to see how I get this glass panel off. Do I have to use screws or does it just like pop up? There's like I don't see any thumb screws or anything like that. Just realizing that having a screwdriver might be a good idea. I used to keep one in my room, but I don't think I have it there anymore. I need to go to our basement and pick one up real quick. Give me a sec. I think I'm just gonna use this like giant screwdriver kit. Hard tech tips. Anyway, I wonder if I can like put the other stuff like in the shot for like a tweet. This is the motherboard. This is the graphics card. These are mostly spare parts. The only thing I actually bought for this is like the motherboard and the case. Bloop. I think that's probably pretty good. I mean, there's more to it. GTX 1060, yeah. Let me see if I can like zoom out more. Zoom. I don't think it'll... Yeah, no, I'm zoomed out the furthest I can be. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna... Give me the snipping tool. Bam. Copy. Twitter. live building a PC. And then, oh, I'm getting my fingerprints on the case. Hello, AKG. Pardon me, you meant to take your socks off your building PC. Please prove you're taking the necessary health and safety precautions to avoid YouTube strikes. Okie dokie. Sure. Let me just show my exposed feet. Actually, the thing is, like, I am standing on carpet, but I'm wearing, like, rubber Crocs. The other thing is, like, the whole electricity thing, like, you don't really need, like, a grounding bracelet or anything like that. It's fine. I could just ground myself on my heater, but even then, I don't think it's, like, that necessary. What do we start with? I think we start by, trying to take off the glass of the panel, and then we're gonna start, like, assembling stuff on the motherboard, I think. So, I hope these are the... I actually can't tell, though, if that's what's holding the side panel in place. Looks like more... like, it looks like it's for the hard drive bay more than anything. Well, but they're also on the other side of the case, so I'm not so sure. Okay, I should really have, like, a tray where I put these screws, but, I don't, so I'm just gonna put them on my table and hope they don't roll off. I think, yeah, I think something's happening there. It's kind of annoying, like, usually... I mean, there's thumb screws included. Usually, if you... for, like, the side panel and stuff like that, you have, for the back panel, you have thumb screws, because they're just, like, easier to remove. You don't need a screwdriver. What's the PC for anyway? Is this true? Hi, Seesaw. The PC is probably going to be turned into a server, which it's like super overkill for a server, but I have the spare parts anyway. I could also turn it into like a streaming PC, which means I use my current PC to like play the game, put it in a capture card, and then I use the other PC to encode. Oh, okay, it's working. Alright, the glass is off. I'm putting it on my bed for now. Righto, what do we got here? Oh my god, is that a Molex cable? I'm gonna... What the heck is this even? I've never seen this type of connector. I mean, you guys cannot see that. Anyway, it's a really small one. Seems perfectly fine for a server. Yeah, it's just like really overkill, I think. Is the hard drive even in here? Hold on. Okay, it is. That's the right one. It's only 240 gigs. Oh, this might be the best stream. Thank you. Okay, we would start with the motherboard. Oh yeah, I didn't get the paint thinner or whatever. Hard drive. Ugh. I mean, this is an SSD, right? This is the RAM. I mean, we must have used it at some point, but it's like in the box, like that. Right. For CPU purposes, anybody know? I know you're supposed to use isopropyl alcohol to remove the old thermal paste, but I don't think we have isopropyl alcohol. Casually shows the most valuable item in existence. Okay, it's DDR4, not DDR5, and it's only 16 gigabytes. So it's not that expensive. The motherboard. This is a refurbished AM4 B450 motherboard. These are kind of hard to get nowadays because, I don't know, they're getting old. It's actually easier to find like the next generation of motherboard, but I don't have that kind of processor. It wouldn't work. You know, ethyl alcohol? Yeah, I don't really know what that is. Am I just gonna go get some vodka or something? Okay, motherboard. This is like this is kind of the only time you can really mess something up. It's like by bending pins or whatever. It shouldn't really happen, but... Okay. Before I forget, because this is a pretty common thing, is Yeah, I do think that would work. I don't think we have any vodka. Like this, the motherboard guard thingy or whatever, it can be pretty common to forget to put it into the case and then be like, oh shit, I gotta take out everything now. So I might just want to do it now to get ahead of myself. I just need to see how it would... the thing is over here. Yeah, you guys can't really see that. Yeah. It goes in here. I'm just trying to think if I'm putting in the motherboard. I guess it'd be like this way. So I need to make sure everything lines up. I don't even know what's like in or out. Does it go on from the outside? Oh, it'd be like this. So this one just is gonna take a bit of a push. Let me see. Okay, that's in. That's in. Yes. Okay. Awesome. That's definitely backwards. What the hell? That is definitely the wrong way, I'm realizing. So it needs to be like this. Yeah, otherwise you could just do it later, but you can't. Also, you can cut yourself on these, apparently. I don't think I've done it yet. Not trying to jinx myself, though. Where do I... Ah! I can't get why, dude. I wouldn't want... Like, I've injured myself building a PC before, like, lightly. Like, getting some cable into my thing. You have anything high content alcohol, like wipes or rubbing out, hand wash, anything? I think I have a... Like, nail polish remover should do the trick? I may need to ask my mom. We gotta find the right processor first anyway. Okay, don't do that, please. Such a pain with my one. Did you build yours yourself? Alright, this is the box. This is theoretically the correct box. We're also gonna be using the stock cooler for this one. The stock AMD air cooler. Because I don't want to buy another cooler. Oh my god, why does it have so many cables? Oh, because of lighting. So this is it has like you can see the thermal paste pre-applied on this one, which is awesome. Apparently acetone can break down plastics. Yeah, you know how I know that? Because we used to like, against the recommendations of our parents, like draw on our Lego clones, our Lego Star Wars clones with 2011 AMD. I don't think this is the one. AMD FX. This is like an ancient processor. It's like my first processor. This is an AMD FX chip, which we're not gonna be using. Yeah. So by like trying to remove the the paint we put on it, like the marker and stuff, which you can remove with nail polish, it also kind of like corroded the plastic that the clones are made out of. I'm really sorry to those poor troopers. Is there a chip in? There is a chip in here. It's also dirty. That's an ancient relic by today's standards. It is. So much plastic, bro. The cleanup is gonna be insane. I see. This has AMD 5000 series on it. I'm just not sure if that's the processor we put in there, right? I want to use the 2700, but I'm not even sure like which one this is. There's another stock cooler in this box. Wait, okay, we have another processor. Okay, this one only has like a little bit of thermal paste on it. AMD Ryzen. Oh, this is the right one. It says 2700X. You guys probably can't really see that. This is my 2400G, I think. So yeah, I've built like a bunch of PCs and upgraded PCs, and so we just have like a bunch of spare parts. I was actually gonna use like my brother used to have a 10660, but turns out he sold it to our cousin. So I'm gonna be using my old 1060. Dude, this thing has almost like no... This thing has almost like no thermal paste on it. But I'm gonna look to see if I can find something to remove it anyway. We're probably gonna want to put the RAM on before we put the cooler on. Okay, gamers, I'm gonna... Do we do nail polish, or is nail polish bad? Or do we do paint thinner? How's like, anybody know if you can put nitroglycerin on a CPU? I should probably get one of those pads as well. Oh, also I wanted to have like music on for this because I can separate it from a YouTube video and I think it kind of needs it. Please don't autoplay anything. Where's my stream playlist? The stream playlist I think needs an overhaul for sure. They're like, I don't know. I'm not in love with it. Alright, here it is. I'm gonna just go and see. Oh, I should go into live chat as well. I'm gonna need one of those like pads you use to clean your nails and stuff. I'm gonna have to ask my mom. Alright, can you use glycerin for a CPU? Hello, iPlay stuff. Got about RAM, I want to say they started to decrease, but it's still insanely high. It could take ages to be normally affordable. Yeah, it's been going down a bit. Where's my keyboard? Can you use glycerin to clean CPU? Do not use glycerin to clean a CPU. Can you drink clean? Yes, you can drink clean. Okay, they don't want me to use glycerin. What the hell am I gonna do then? I could just use like water or something. It's like, there's really not a lot on it. As long as AI keeps dying. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just get me a little closer. The height of the thing is I may just sit for it. Get apple put on long. Yeah, I just need to wait for the apple to like ferment. Alright, pro tip on these CPUs. It's hard to see with the light, but there's like one of the corners looks different than the others. It has like a little silver bit, and that goes on the little chip I mean, maybe if I get my camera super close, you can see it. I mean, my thing won't go that far. There's also like an indicator on the motherboard where that's supposed to go. Oh, wait, I have it. I was gonna put it in the inverse way. You have to pull up this little lever here. You put the thing on. I did not put it in properly. It's supposed to create like pressure, sorta. I still don't think I've got it. Nope. There's like... I definitely have it lined up properly. I wonder why it doesn't, like, go in. Okay, that was it. Nope, not really. Huh. Strange. I'm trying to push it in, like, gently. But usually it just, like, slides in. It's in at the bottom. So weird. I'm getting some of the thermal paste on my fingers. Maybe I need to pull it back further? I don't know. This is definitely not on properly. I can see it from the side. There should be a notch on one of the edges. Yeah, I'm doing that. I've done that. But like the top pins won't go in properly. I checked the compatibility, so that should be fine. Hold. Okay, wait, this looks... It's just at the top. Something's off at the top. I wonder if, like, one of the pins is not... Or what the matter is. Like, it goes in at the bottom, but not... That's so strange. Like, the pins at the top won't go in. I don't think there's anything... I'm looking at it. There shouldn't be anything bent. Actually, hold on. Ooh, wait, hold on. There's something at the top that looks kind of, not so great. Use hammer? I wouldn't recommend that. We may have to use the other CPU. Because I'm not trying to straighten any pins. Seems like the ones in the top right are like ever so slightly bent. Which no idea how that happened. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try the other one. No, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Don't use a hammer. I'm not gonna use a hammer, okay? I really hope I kept the other one in better shape. As to it ought to be compatible, I think, I hope. We'll see. Alright. Use a credit card for unbending pins. This one just slid in, bro. Okay, Lizan Al Gaib. Look, it's gonna be like a server anyway. This is a Ryzen 5 2400G. Now I gotta think about how to get this thermal paste off. I can probably just use water. Make sure to show us the credit card. Genius. Don't forget us to tell us the limit too. Like the overspend limit or what? This is so scuffed, dude. I really thought we had some isopropyl alcohol, but it turns out we don't. I'm not sure why exactly you need to remove the dry thermal paste, but maybe it's just not conductive anymore, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't conduct heat anymore. Good as new. There's like a sheen of thermal paste on it. Do you happen to have the old stream? The old stream what? Description? Okay, I think we should put on the RAM first. What in... I've seen this thing before. What in God's name is this little, like, a loop? I think it's for the, Oh wait, is this one of the M.2s where you don't use the screw? Maybe? Could it be? Do you have any tips for anyone who's building their first PC? I think actually nailing the configuration is probably more important than the actual building step. With the building, I would recommend finding somebody who's already built a PC and building it with them together if you can. But I didn't do that initially, and it's still, after a while, it still worked out. Okay, as everything that goes onto the motherboard, basically like CPU, RAM, CPU cooler, the SSD, if your SSD goes on there, and maybe even the graphics card, though I don't think I can do that with the graphics card. Put it all on the motherboard before you put the motherboard into the case. I would also recommend not cheaping out on the case, even though it can be tempting. If you like cheap out on the case, it's just gonna make the building experience a lot worse, in my experience. You're supposed to change thermal paste every 3 years or less, I think. That's a scam invented by Big Thermal Paste, bro. I don't think that's necessary. Cases are expensive, use a cardboard box. I was debating, since I was gonna make this like a server, like not using a case at all. Right. Also, like, it's kind of hard to recommend anybody build a PC right now anyway, with the prices being the way they are. My advice when it comes to building a PC is wait on the Steam Cube machine thingy to get released, and then see what the price is. Okay, which way do you go? I mean, you can only, they're like, the thingy is like asymmetric. You can only put it in like one way. Okay. RAM? Wait. You don't fold over? This is a... Wow, that's crazy. Usually it has like these thingies on both sides. It's kind of hard to see. I can like lift it up. Put it closer to the camera. On the RAM, usually you have the things you press down on both ends. I think it's only one on this side, which is kind of crazy. You know, if you could make like a Lego case... I've seen people do like a Lego case, that's cool as well. Okay, you need a bit of... Like, pushing in the RAM's a little scary. Okay, I think I got it. We're at a point where buying pre-built is a smarter financial decision. It kind of depends if you can get a good deal. Not all pre-builts are created equal. This only has 2 RAM channels as well, which I think is interesting. Hello? Okay, there we go. They're actually like kind of really close together. Well, whatever. Are you clip farming? Why would I be clip farming? You mean like the cardboard case stuff? That sort of deal? Dude, I actually think, yeah, that's so crazy. It's kind of, you guys can't see it from there. If I can get my camera like closer. And it's still kind of hard to see, but this thingy here, there's just like it's like a plastic loop for the M.2, or the NVMe, I should say. Rather than you putting it in with a screwdriver, which I guess is nice. Because using the tiny screw can be annoying. I hope the preset length is the right one. It looks fine, but whatever. So you put this in at like an angle, which is kind of hard to see. You slot it in, push it down gently, and I think a screw would be better here, but whatever. It's pushed down now. I really hope it doesn't get so hot and melts the plastic ring here, but it'll be fine. Can you write balls in your case, like a small little balls on the inside? I could. I have like a glass safe, whatever, but I don't want to do that. Anyway, hello, cheese. There is a time to put on the... I don't want to... The AMD coolers are usually like way easier to put on. But still annoying. There's two cables. One is for the fan, one is for RGB. I would like to attach them before I put it on. What the F? Okay, hold on. There's like a third cable coming from it. That's the fan. What is this then? I think this is like an RGB. I think this is an RGB connector. Potentially. And then alternatively you can use like the USB cable, which I think I would rather do. Because I don't know if this mainboard has like an RGB hub. I didn't do enough research. I can always change it, maybe. Depends on where like the plug is for this. Where is it anyway? There's like a little switch you can... Oh, is that a switch? I don't... Let's try finding it. What the... Okay, this is for putting on the... Oh, you let it down. Huh? This is weird. This scares me. Oh wait, I think I found... there's like grommets here. I didn't see. Where you plug in the cables. What GPU is that? That is a GTX 1060, 6 GB. This is my old graphics card. It's also not really gonna fit this build too well because it's white. And the rest of the PC really isn't. But my previous PC is white. But I swapped out the graphics card there. I wonder if I can show you guys without like messing up my entire camera setup. There it is. Pretty much. Asuka Cube where? It's a fan cable and the other one's RGB. If you have a case with fans already installed, it's a cheap case, then you'll have to face Molex. I don't think people make Molex anymore. I hope there's no... Like, looking at the cables for my case, there's no Molex there. That's like... It's really cooked. Nobody uses that stuff anymore, thankfully. Alright, let me plug in... I think they're like... I don't think you need both of them. I don't think you actually need either of them if you don't want your fan to light up, which honestly I'm not that pressed about. I'm gonna see if I can show this on. Is it in? I think it's in now. It doesn't really click, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna remove the plastic. Oh wait, no, it's rubber. Dude, what? I thought it was like one of those standard plastic thingies they use to hold cables in place, but it's a freaking rubber band. I'm doing a lot of tell don't show because this is not the best camera setup ever, but I don't know. My apologies for that, I suppose. Right. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out like the fan orientation here. I think it's gonna be something like this. And then I could also like try finding... Okay, there's like... Oh my god! The CPU fan goes in the CPU fan thingy. Actually, I'm gonna need a better view of that. People call building a PC like Legos for adults. And I don't think they're that wrong. It's kind of just like putting the square into the square hole, and stuff is usually pretty neatly labeled. I think I got it. There's no clicking though. Like, RGB is cool, but so am I. I got a B550 from Gigabyte and not have enough connectors for RGB. I don't even know if this thing has dedicated RGB connectors. But it has enough USB connectors that I'm not worried. I think. Anyway. Wait, see now, it has these things on the side. I wonder how the F I'm actually supposed to lower them. maybe they're already lowered. And then I like, this is how I put pressure on them, I guess. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna slot it in here, kind of like grappling. And then over here, it's not quite going on. I've also, it's not that different from a water cooler, but I've genuinely never, I've never used an air cooler. I've never built a PC with an air cooler before. And I think nowadays, it's always been like AIO. I've never done any custom water cooling, because Lord forbid, kind of. Oh man, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this, trying to get this thing to snap on the other one. Okay, I got it. Oh, that was so satisfying. That snapped so good. I was so good at editing that the jump cuts happen in his stream. It just doesn't need to edit them in. Sorry, did my internet go down? Also, am I recording? I'm not recording. I'm so stupid. It's fine. I'm sure nothing cut out. The internet was fine the entire time. The quality never dropped, and I just rip it from YouTube, even though that's lower FPS and lower frame rate. No, that's the same thing. Low resolution. Do I just plug you? Dude, this is like, this cable is way too long. This part's a little tricky. I got it. It's secured. It's tightly in place. This USB cable is too long. It's gonna be like so ugly. Whatever. Okay, you can line it up again because one of the holes is blocked out and one of the pins is missing. So you just go where the hole is blocked out and you put like, you line that up. And I think we got it. Okay, what else? What else? Oh. Dude, I'm looking at this. Does this... Look at this. I mean, it's kind of hard to see from this angle. Does this fan give me enough clearance for my GPU? Not only that, this is like right where the cable goes. I'm gonna have to like get out the GPU and see. Fix the cam. What's wrong with the camera? Is the camera frozen? Hello? Good luck on the PC, thank you. Am I insane? The focus is ass? It is focused. What else is gonna focus on? I can't really get it to like get closer. Either the focus is off or it's just a terrible camera. Ooh. It's just like kind of hard to, it's just like a lot of black, you know? It's also a webcam. It's not exactly made for this job. Is the autofocus is not off, no. All right. Okay, this cable is like in the way like crazy. I'm just trying to see if I could, it would fit, yeah. Will it melt this cable? Bro, I don't know, potentially. It should just never get that hot. Start breaking things. Oh, magic RAM you're able for. I just had this around. This is like 16 gigabytes DDR. I don't think I'm gonna put in the graphics card quite yet, because then it's gonna be hard to slot it into the case. Anyway, hello Slurp. They're more space forward. But, okay, so what do I actually do now? What's up, bro? What's up? Dance's Revolution 5 is some of the more expensive one right now. It is funny. It's also the same acronym that Germany had for East Germany, the German Democratic Republic. But it's like, well, it would be Deutsch in our language. So it's also like the acronym is DDR. You install RAM? Yeah, it's just kind of hard to see. If I change the angle, it's right here. It's all black. All the light gets absorbed. Right. I think it would make sense to put in the power supply because, where do I put this actually? Do I also put it on my bed? I don't know, man. I could put it on my desk. I'm just gonna put it on my bed and hope it doesn't fall off. Right. Once you go black, you never go back. That is what they say. This is like a two... Hold on. You can like get zoomed out a bit. This is a two... What do you call it? Two-chamber case, I believe. So it's basically just the motherboard up here. And everything else kind of lives back here. This is where the power supply is gonna go. I'm gonna familiarize myself with these cables. What the heck is this, bro? This is a... I don't know, man. This is probably for the RGB, which is not that important. These are the actual fans. You're gonna have to go on top of the motherboard. Where... Okay. Moment of truth. Front header. I wonder if it's like a million singular things or just... Because like the front I/O, some cases will have a thing where they all get put into one cable, but that's more of a recent, more like luxury case thing. I don't know if it's become the standard yet. Okay, no, this is an RGB header. I'm looking at all the cable cases right now. The case cables, I mean, sorry. Oops. Oh my god, Celeste soundtrack. Dude, I can't really see anything there. I'm trying to find the front panel one. It's kind of... I wonder... You must be able to open up the back somehow. I see the hard drive bay. Oh my god, there's so many cables. I'm gonna try pulling them through here. There it is. Okay. This is HD audio. This is... Oh my god, it's all in one thing. If I can put it like... This is the front panel connector. And you know how there's like these like... sometimes it'll just be like multiple 1 and 2 pin thingies you have to put on the motherboard. Which is actual agony. This is USB 3.0, I think. So we're gonna need these. This is, I'm pretty sure this is the RGB header. I don't know if I have one of these, man. RX 6600. I got a 6800 in my PC that I'm using right now. I kind of wish I would have gotten like a 700 series for encoding purposes, because they can do AV1, but it is what it is. Are these like extenders? Dude, I don't understand. Like the fans, there's like too many cables for my taste here. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can put in the power supply. This should be like a old... This is not actually the power supply. You're gonna notice like all my stuff is pretty much Corsair. I kind of went full brand loyalty when I made this, or when I built my PC, or PCs plural. Dude, this is such a this is such a corroded power supply. This is only 350 watts. Oh, there's a bunch of extra cables. Speaking of the devil, speaking of Molex, thank God I don't need these. Okay, power supplies. PC building tip. There's some more extra cables. Power supplies are sold in like modular or semi-modular. Which means if a power supply is fully modular, you can take off all the cables that go into it. Which is really nice because it means you can just like only use all the cables you want and save yourself a bunch of clutter that doesn't go into your build. And you can, if you get custom cables, you can just replace them outright, stuff like that. I wonder which way I'm gonna want to put my PSU. Like which... Oh wait, no, the fan should probably just go... So I'm gonna probably put it like down here. It doesn't even fit through here! Okay, there must be a way to open up the back, surely. I'm dead certain you could use any sort of power supply for this one. So like there's also different form factors for power supplies, but usually like ATX works for everything. Are you? Oh, you're gonna make me open this up. This is that's horrible. That's evil. Sorry about that. This camera's like, okay. This camera is meant to be like used horizontal and vertically.
Okay.
To whoever subbed, thank you for the sub. I don't have the alert on this scene, my bad. But I appreciate it. Or maybe somebody followed on Twitch even though I'm not live. Right, okay. I don't know if you guys can see this. The screws are actually... Oh wait, I've got the perfect screw tray now with the CPU thing removed. The screws are actually in the feet, which is kind of crazy. Also, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey is important to remember. The feet just come off. I think these are all the same screw. So this is, since this is a horizontal case, this is where the back panel would be. Kind of cool. Also, if your screws aren't coming out properly, don't force it because you don't want to script the screws. It's usually fine with case screws because those are pretty easy to replace. They usually give you a bunch extra anyway, but if it's like a more niche screw, it can be really bad if you like strip it. Is this music from that spin-off series of The Great Ace Attorney? Dude, I think it is. I think it might be. I've removed several screws. Can I open up this thing now? This is gonna have to go out of the way as well. This is the, this is also really nice. Is a filter for where the power supply goes. So when there's dust, it doesn't go into your case and you can just remove it. Do I actually... Okay, I think I need to take off these screws as well. Wait, no, this is like for the hard drive bay, like for sure. What? Oh, are these... were those actually just for the freaking... Could I have just kept them on, were they just for the feet? I'm looking around right now. Because this has... The back has to open up somehow. Oh, I think I have to get the ones on the corner. I think AMD cards... Oh, see, this is where I'm gonna want a different screwdriver. AMD cards are really good for gaming stuff. It's just like certain driver support. And like they're not the greatest for encoding. Which, if you make videos and you stream, is kind of important. I'm gonna take a thicker screwdriver. That's working even worse, somehow. Maybe we have to go even thicker. But they're like small screws. Okay, yeah, this is the method. Good luck with your build, man. I go, thank you, I appreciate it. Dude, these are some stubborn screws. Which makes me think, am I really supposed to take them out? I kind of got it, though. I mean, I gotta open this up. These are different screws than the others. I gotta get the power supply in there somehow. And then hopefully I won't have to touch it again. I hope. So can I like... Oh, there's another one here. My fault. I'm gonna need to see if there's like some give once I've removed them. Blah. Dude, there's nothing happening. If I wanted to remove this back panel, which I really, really do. Wait, oh my god. Wait, I think I found the tech. Oh. Dude, does it? Oh my god, it just opens up. Okay, this is like in the back. Okay, I didn't have to remove any of these screws. There's like a tray that comes out on the side. I can show you guys in a second. I just have to put it away. It's like there, like boom. And now I can just slot in the freaking thing. It's I would call it slightly claustrophobic. I'm actually sort of stuck here. Okay. I can't really flip it. I would like the cables at the back, but I don't want the fan facing the wrong way. Right. Okay, I need screws for this. I really hope they have the... I hope they have the screws in the thing they gave me. No, I'm gonna have to find them somewhere. Are you serious for building your PC? This is like a... This is a secondary PC that will be used as a server, most likely. So that's how. Like, in terms of specs, this is gonna be, like, purely worse than my current PC, I'm pretty sure. Like, in every aspect. Except maybe in... No, I don't even think efficiency, it'd be better. Okay, this... Oh, you know what the tech will be? Is to put it on the... Hold on. I'm gonna have to flip it again. There we go. And now I'm no longer working against gravity. I'm gonna need to find the screws that fit here. I'm gonna do a little rotator here. And then mount the PSU. You guys can't really see that. I'm sorry about that. It's really interesting the way the screws are for this, like the cutouts. It's made so you can fit it in different directions. Okay, the screws I'm using right now are actually working. I think maybe... No, I think they're too thick. They fit into the case, but not into the PSU. Oop. Nightbot always makes me feel heard. Aww. Oh wait, I think I have them. They're in like a Ziploc bag here. Eh. Ta-da, I think. These look like the PSU screws, yeah. They have some stoppers as well, which is nice. So you don't ruin the metal of the power supply. Dude, I'm definitely dreading connecting the 24 pin. The 24 pin is like... I'm back, dude. I have to get some more popcorn. This is fun to watch. How do y'all feel about popcorn? Also, like, what kind of flavor? Sweet, salty, maybe something like more exotic. I'm not a huge popcorn fan. You can kind of see me use the screwdriver back here. I definitely it used to be the go-to every time I went to the movie theater, but I think Germany just doesn't have it in terms of popcorn innovation. Like, it's basically always like sweet, which means there's sugar on it, which doesn't even get properly caramelized, or sometimes you can get salty. But salty popcorn that's just like salt is not very interesting to me. It's if you could get like some caramel on it. The thing that I also don't understand is butter. I know Americans put butter on it, but it seems like a huge mess to eat. Like, I don't want buttery hands while watching a movie. But there's like dill pickle popcorn. I saw Roger's base with jalapenos on his popcorn. There's a whole world out there that I don't know. Getting kind of warm doing it. My window's already open. Eat chicken wings instead of popcorn. One of the few things I kind of dislike. Same with normal sweet corn. 24-pin chill is, yeah, no, 24-pin is like easy to locate, but the amount of force you have to use to put it in or take it out is like frightening. It scares me for sure. Have you tried fries with ice cream? No, absolutely not. Like a teacher I had in school, like middle school, he was fond of dipping his fries into his milkshake. But actually, I think like nowadays, that's become like more mainstream. He also couldn't taste anything anymore. That's not true, but he couldn't taste that much because he had lost his sense of smell. which means that most of your taste is gone as well. Popular in Sweden? That does not surprise me. No disrespect, Swedish people get into some really interesting food. I like it when it snaps and you're not sure for a couple seconds if it broke everything or if it's all good. I think usually the type of snap. I live in Sweden, in Sverige. Dude, look at this. Look at this freaking mess. It would have been almost worth it to get like another power supply just for this. It's also only 350 watts, which should be fine. Because I'm not trying to get like the craziest power draw out of it anyway, but like still. Okay, hard drive bay. Am I gonna put a hard drive in it? I can always do that later. Even though it's annoying, I would really prefer not to have to open it up again, ever. But, if I'm that pressed about it, there's the hard drive bay down there. I'm just gonna stick with the NVMe for now. Okay. What do we need? We need a... I think it's a 6-pin for the graphics card. That's correct. And then it's like a 4-pin or an 8-pin for the CPU. We don't need any SATA, because the M.2 or like the NVMe SSDs are like one of the best innovations of all time. It's so awesome. Does the I mean all the motherboard's gonna power the fans, I think. What are you? Does it even say on there? Like what is this? Are you for... This is now... Oh, you're an 8-pin now. I don't know which one the CPU one is. Does it not say on there? This could definitely be graphics card. It's not just... The cables are also... That's a 1060? Yeah, that's correct. It is a 1060 OC. We're gonna need the 24-pin. I should probably just put, like, hold the phone. I should just hover the motherboard over it to see which holes I can even use. The ones at the bottom are kind of a given. I don't know if I'm gonna get access to these on the side. Maybe the motherboard's too large. We're gonna have to see. Also, these cables are definitely in the way, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna tuck them for now. Ooh. Right. Careful. Okay, I do get to use both of them. If I could... I think we might just start screwing it in. Maybe. I have a GTX 1070 Ti and an i7 4790 and 16GB RAM. I'm so blind to Intel processors, I'll be honest. I don't really know what's considered good or bad when it comes to Intel processors. I've been Team AMD even like before it made sense. I'm not so sure why. Maybe because Intel's mainstream and I like being edgy. But I think it also has to do, if you guys know like really old Lego, they used to just have AMD advertisements on there. There's just Lego with AMD stickers on it. Also for a few fuel bands. Best 4th gen i7. I know 4th gen is pretty ancient at this point. I'm just making sure like the holes on the screws are lined up with the motherboard. Okay. Oh, I wonder, dude, it would be so awesome if I could... There's like space here. What in God's name are you? I'm gonna need to power you. Why are you an 8-pin? Heat X 12 volt, I mean? What in God's name are you? None of this. If I could cut these cables out, I would. It just doesn't say on the... I mean, they're all power, right? It doesn't really matter for the most part. You're probably for the GPU. This is ZZT tube on. Ryzen 5 3600 is the GOAT. That's better than the one... It's better than the one I'm using. Like, I don't know what compelled me to do this. Like, getting the 2400G, it was kind of stupid. It's like, wow, it has a graphics processor built in. So I can maybe get more graphics power. No, dude, you can't. It's not that simple. Like, the CPU, GPU, the graphics chip on the processor is kind of useless, dare I say. Alright, hold on. Here's how we're gonna do this. For now, you can go back up, actually. Oh, modular for the win? Yes, absolutely. But you know what? This is a cheap power supply, and so you don't get any modular. I don't even know what the efficiency on this thing is. But I'm not the one paying for the power. Where's the thing go? I think it goes over here. I should probably screw it in place first before I put the stuff on. So it seems like a sound idea. I don't really want it slipping. Now I have to think about which screws to use. Are the screws I would be using case screws, or do they come with the motherboard, I wonder? SATA cable. Probably also use Linux because no, I use Windows. I think people who are like constantly talking about Linux are really annoying. But I'm probably gonna put Linux on this because it's just gonna be a server. For now, anyway. I do think Windows 11 keeps getting worse and worse. I think the case for Linux actually definitely exists. And especially with SteamOS, I think SteamOS is really good. I have a Steam Deck. The PC is 600 watts Corsair. I think it's nice to have a bit of overhead on the wattage. So you can just be like, you can just have no worries about it. Which is why I swapped this one out to begin with. I wonder if these screws are gonna work. They look kind of short. I'm gonna be selling my system and buying a new one. The thing about this is like really overkill for a server, but maybe I could sell it or give it away to someone. It depends. So do these screws fit? This is a horrible song. This was added against my will. This stream playlist was voted on. Like, I let chat decide, basically. This is a horrible song. The person that suggested it later regretted that it got through. Yeah, I think that these fit. Awesome. Maybe I shouldn't put them all in. Have you heard of the XPG brand? Yeah, they make graphics cards, right? I think so. Or maybe I'm getting them confused with XFX, which is what my graphics card is from. Well, I'm like burning power for no reason. I've turned off the camera, my secondary camera, like, which is my iPad, a long time ago. It's just like still on. I'm sorry about that. I've been flipping PCs since I was 10, I'm 15, right? That's crazy. I mean, I built my first PC when I was quite young as well. I don't know how old, was I 12 or something? Maybe. I've been interested in PCs for a long time. Dude, this cable is annoying. And this cable might be more annoying. But I guess I could take it out and feed it around, but whatever, dude. It should have Grick musiken. Grick music? Yeah, I need to play that game again. Rust. XPG makes RAM and PSUs. It's common in South Asia. Also, if you're gonna buy a power supply, a PSU, make sure it's not like a dubious one. Because if they break, that's gonna be real annoying. How in the F am I gonna do this here? Okay, I got it. I don't think this particular screwdriver is magnetic. Also, magnetic screwdriver, really nice to have. There's even like, there's just cool screwdrivers out there. I like some you can even have like lights and stuff like that. Or I like the ones where you can swap out the front bit. I found a gaming PC in the dumpster. Was it working? Or like I mean you can always salvage something, right? We don't really have any, we don't really even have like great used parts stores here, which is kind of sad. This one's gonna be a bit more tricky, I think, this particular screw. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yes, it worked. Damn. Maybe somebody's like significant other or parent was fed up with somebody and just threw it out. I think we only got one more screw to go. Yeah. That's what it looks like. I'm in the wrong bag. The specs on a gaming PC is GTX 960, 16GB RAM, i5 4460, 500GB SSD, 550 watt PSU. Dude, shout out to the GTX 960. Because I also had that card. This is your first build? No, this is like, dude, I don't know how. It's like my 7th or something. I've built a lot of PCs. Mostly, I mean, I've built like 2 for myself. And then upgraded those as well. Like, when you like change out some parts, it's like kind of you building them again. But I've also built PCs for like family and friends and stuff. I enjoy it a lot. If this could be my my job, I would love it. Good luck with the build, bro. Don't procrastinate on cable management like I did. I'm gonna do my best, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't have the greatest options ever. How was your day? My day was good. My day was quite nice. Weather's been getting warmer again. And I think like the temperature the weather is at right now is like I don't really want it to get any warmer than this, but it is going to get warmer than this, which kind of sucks. You think I can just keep these together? Like don't like remove the zip tie. That's not really a zip tie, it's just like plastic. Probably not. It's fine. It's fine. We already got like the F panel thing, so we won in my brain. I'm gonna scour. There's so many SATA ports on this thing. I'm not gonna use a single one. Do you have an RGB connector anywhere? Not looking like it. Not looking like it. So I hope you can control the thing. Also, what is the point of the HD audio anyway? I don't quite understand that. I hope you can change the lighting through USB, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Also don't know if there's an adapter. Also, are there like accents on it? Because otherwise, what's the point in the fans having their own thing? Okay, USB going in. Okay, it's in. On a Dell Optix medium tower with GTX 1080. Dude, where do you live? If you're finding these like on the street. Where's the HD audio? Undertale Yellow soundtrack. USB, COM? What the heck is COM, bro? I might need the instruction manual. Speaker F panel. But it wouldn't be speaker, it's HD audio. There's one thing over here that just says nothing. I wonder if it lines up with the... It does line up, so I wonder if it just is this. Oh wait, I know why you need HD audio, because it probably has like an audio jack. Probably. I haven't really looked at the panel too much. Help! Oh. The cable's not going in the direction I want it to. Get it out here. There we go. Oh, it goes the other way around. How annoying. Is this it? Dude, this angle is impossible. It requires a little more force than I would like. Bah. Please? Oh man. Okay, I got it. That was a bit stubborn. Spooky. The front panel is up here. This one freaking USB thing is... I might just, like, not... I might just remove it. Because I don't really care about the lighting, but maybe I'm gonna care at some point. Cringe. This is so not good for my back. I'm constantly bent over. Okay, pull it through. I should've... I don't know. I don't even have the full specs list. This case is like... Does it even say on there? It must be like instructions or a leaflet, but maybe it's all in Chinese. This is the John's Bow V12, for anybody curious about the case. Is this even... yeah, it's real glass. Dude, okay. I guess I see what you guys were saying about the focus now. Because, it doesn't like focusing on the AMD, right? It's just like completely blurred. But if I put my hand in front of it, it starts picking it up. Now what? Okay, now we do the rest of the motherboard stuff, I guess. CPU. Oh my god, it says CPU on the side. Okay, awesome. I need to see if I can fit it through this thing now. I think that's a no. I think that's a, well, yeah, I would really like to, but the power supply seems pretty in the way. Maybe if I change my angle, I can somehow like get it through here. I can get like one of them at a time, maybe. Not from that angle, no. Okay, you know what? Maybe over here. Ugh. This seems like a reach. I'm not trying to break anything. At that point, it doesn't really make it much of a difference. I'll just suck it up and pull it over there. Which is kind of unfortunate, because so much of the cable is going to be visible, which doesn't look that great. So, we go over here. We're going to join these together. Because you can split them for... I don't know what reason, but you can. Okay, click. Boom goes the dynamite or whatever. Oh. Maybe I changed out the power supply. Or you can get extensions. Cable extensions, which can help with cable management. But you're also doing like more cables total. Okay. 24 pin. Also, we gotta make sure I get a 6 pin over here somewhere, or maybe on the side. Where is my 6 pin anyway? It's you. Does it say anything on it? It doesn't. You're definitely for the GPU anyway. Oh god, how am I gonna get you through there? I'm just gonna loop it around here. Oh, it says PCIe. Yeah, okay, my bad. I guess PCIe doesn't just have to mean graphics card, but... if I could go down below, that'd be nice. It doesn't really want to let me. Is the hard drive base still in the way? I wonder if you can pop off the front as well. You probably can. Is it this part? This is kind of annoying. I'm also trying not to knock over my water bottle. I'm pulling on the wrong thing. Ooh. Maybe the cables being a little more colorful is not so bad, because it means they're more visible compared to the rest of the build, which eats light. Please? Oh, I can't seem to drag it out here. There's too many other cables in the way, annoyingly. Bleh. Come on, get out. This is not even its final destination. I'm gonna have to like... Oh god, why can't I push over the CPU cooler like that? That's not good. It shouldn't be able to like move that easily. Oh my god. There's just too many small cables in the way. Am I dragging it? Am I dragging the right one? Or no? I'm pulling on something. I don't think that's it. Final destination? Yes. Like the Smash stage. Or, the movie. None of which I have watched, because I hear they're, like, really disturbing. Get out of here, please. Oh. Oh, wait, I got it. It's free. I'm pulling on it. Okay. I don't have too much cable here, but that should be enough. Hopefully. Oh, my back. Big stretch. Okay, I need to remove... Oh, I'm gonna sit down for this. I'm gonna need to remove, like, some of the slots. How many? 2 of the PCIe thing is in the back. How do I do that? I think I need to open this up. But how? It looks like you're supposed to be able to move it. But like, without like fully removing it. Yeah, like so. Oh, yes. And now I can... It's still kind of in the way. Because there's like other screws on these thingies as well. You know, it's like over here, this business. Why is the stream doing like 3x the viewer count of a Guilty Gear stream? It is? I can't see it. I think it's just, well, I don't know. It's novel. I don't know how many live PC building streams there are on the internet. It's out. The guard. Ooh. I really should have like... I don't know if there's like a tutorial or like a build that uses this case. If I had looked at that from the start, that would have been pretty smart, I think. I could have saved myself, like, removing the feet and a bunch of other screws. Just popped out that one thing. Is that 30 minutes ago, I believe? Zam. YouTube viewer count's weird, though. I also have, like, the vertical stream on, so that I can inflate it. Also, the viewer count... There's, like, 2 separate viewer counts, which is weird. And the one that I see at the end of the stream, the graph and everything in the average viewership, it's not the same one that you guys see. And sometimes there's like pretty huge differences between them, which is kind of annoying. Just like a gripe I have with YouTube streaming. Okay. Alright. Anything... Dude, I just hope this graphics card works. It's crazy I don't even... Sorry for missing most of the stream today. My dog's having a seizure, but at this point, there's nothing I can do. I'm here for some company. Help me calm down. Oh god, that's awful, Dookie. I'm sorry. I hope your dog gets better very soon. Oh, dude, look at the length. I had to like make sure in buying this case that the graphics card fit. This is a small case. Also, I had to on my main PC. My ass had to take out a fan in the front, so my graphics card would fit after I upgraded. Because all the graphics cards now are like freaking triple fan, ginormous monsters. Okay, I think this thing is in. I didn't hear the click from the... But like, it's not really gonna get any more in than this. Ooh. YouTube's also mad slow when it comes to updating it. Dude, it's so tiny. Which I love. I wanted a really small case like this. It's not ITX. My other build is also technically MATX, but the case is like way larger. Which is probably good for a main PC. But there's also something about like these like little PCs that I just really like. Small case? Yeah. Okay, this cable's gonna go... Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, put the screws on here. Oh, wow! There's... I just realized, because this is a horizontal case, maybe I said vertical earlier on accident. I don't need to worry about anti-sag for my GPU. Which is, in case you don't know, usually the whole thing is flipped by 90 degrees. And then the GPU just really doesn't have a lot of support. Actually, it'd probably be easiest if I just took my camera out of the thing and showed you guys. I might just do that now. Don't get scared, it's gonna get really weird for a sec. You see this over here? This is my GPU that I spray and painted, by the way, to be white, because I wanted it to fit with my case. Beneath it is a piece of like random white wood that I put up so that the GPU doesn't sag that bad. Also, you can see at the front here, there's like a fan missing, because the graphics card just that huge. I had a worry about like, because you can have a PC the size of a USB stick, right? I was kind of worried that PCs would get like smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and would lose like some of their character. But it seems that worry was completely unfounded. Because we just keep making the graphics cards bigger. The rest, I don't know. We haven't really messed with CPU size. I mean, thankfully, right? Okay. Oh, are you gonna... You have enough space, right? Is this the right way around? It should be. This thing does not feel super stable, but it's fine. Okay, what else? We need the fans from the case, and we need the 24-pin. I think we can do the 24-pin now. Look at this behemoth. Wait, there's like... I don't know if this is normal or not. There's like one of the things missing here. Ooh. Like, they're all filled, and then there's one where there's like no inside, which... That's kind of scary. There's like no space here. Oh my god, Okay, this is the right way around, isn't it? I think it is, yeah. Okay. It's not quite... Oh my god. The motherboard bends really hard. I think I got it. There wasn't really like a click or anything, but it seems to be in. Now what, Lamau? What are you doing here, carnivores? I'm building a PC. Why is PC gaming racist? Why do white part cost more than black part? Because black's just the standard, I guess. For cases and stuff. Or like anything. I don't know how that came to be. But it's just like, that's like how it is with electronics in general. Which way around do you even go? I think this way around. Wonder if you'll finish it. I hope I finish it today. I'm not gonna set it up today or anything. I'm just gonna connect it to the power and then like turn it on, and then see if it like if the fans turn on and stuff. What CPU does it have? It has a Ryzen 5 2400G. I was gonna use a Ryzen 7 or 2700X, but it would seems on that one the pins are a bit bent, and I couldn't get it into the motherboard, and I didn't really feel like fixing the pins in the moment. So mentioned making this PC as a server. Server for what again? Server for Minecraft probably, or other stuff. We'll see. Maybe I could run like my website on this thing. I don't know. I think I'm already paying for hosting for a while anyway, so. Okay, this is a power cable, is it not? This is like, what do I mean, this is also like a fan cable. Like I could kind of put these into each other. But like, why does the... I mean, this definitely goes on the motherboard. What is the point of this, I wonder? Because wouldn't the motherboard just power the fan? Because in terms of my... I'm looking at my peripherals here. Or my... Wait, never mind. Okay. You would connect to this thing, I guess. Maybe? Aren't you a fan thing? Can I join you? I don't think they fit into each other. Does it say anything on the header? VW1. The hell does Volkswagen have to do with this? Anyway, I need to find a place for the fan. Okay, there's a fan over there, like all the way across here. I don't really want to use it. If I can. Oh, maybe I should have waited on the graphics card because it blocks a bunch of my view now. There's one fan there. I could always whip out the thing. I could always whip out the instruction manual. I don't see any fans close to the... That's kind of tragic. Right, I need to remove the plastic here so I can actually free this thing. If this thing doesn't like turn on, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do the troubleshooting on stream. It might just be too annoying. It would be kind of unsatisfying though, but I don't know if I have the nerve for that. Are you gonna come off? Yes, thank you. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, I don't even know if I can probably go around the back and make the cable management not like super grotesque. And then go through the side here, or this, I guess this would be the top. It would be if you build it, like, if it's a normal case. But, oh, I need you out as well. I don't know how much prettier this actually makes it. Not that much, I don't think. I may want to sit for this. I'm gonna just look through the thing. Dude, this is horrible. I don't see anything. I think I may have it. Angle is quite off for now. Is this Under Night in-birth music? I think it is. Yeah, that looks good to me. Can I get the PC? Maybe. Maybe when if I don't need it anymore and you have like a terminal disease. That could be nice. But for now, probably not. Alright, I'm gonna get out the manual and see that there must be another slot on there somewhere. Alright, user guide. Warranty or whatever, I don't care. I need the big graphic that tells me where everything is. CPU, fan. What do you mean TPM? Oh, that's another fan. F panel, COM. You can see it here. This is what I'm looking at. Can depression count as a terminal disease? It's kind of like not terminal until it is with depression, you know? Do you honestly just have 2 fans? COM port header, fan headers. Yeah, that's great and all. I'm looking for 4. Oh my god, I think you only have 2 fans. That's less than ideal. So, I wonder for the other one, which is... Oh. Dude, I can't even see it anymore. Well, maybe they're... Actually, maybe they're like both... No, they're definitely not both combined. This is over here. I wonder... Is there anything on the motherboard I could use? Not the motherboard. On the power supply? Because it wouldn't be SATA. It has like one of these. I mean, this looks like it should work, kind of. Like if I put these together, but it doesn't quite fit. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave this for now. Now that I'm depressed right now, I just have some bad moments. I've been diagnosed with what is called recurring or recurrent depression, which means it kind of comes and goes, which kind of sucks, but could be worse, I guess. Okay, so if I'm giving up on this fan, because I don't really have anything to connect it to, I have my CPU power, I have my RAM in, I have my fan that... Why is it so loose? Oh, do I like pull this to... Oh, that's why it's so loose. It's kind of only connected on one side. Okay. Is this how it's supposed to be? Can I like pull it like further up? Oh, I think, yeah, okay. I think, yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Dog's still having spasms, nothing to do about it except watch. Has it gotten enough water? Is it like super hot for you today? I mean, dude, this might actually be it. This could very well be it. I kind of want to wash my hands. His power supply is currently turned on. I'm gonna put it on off. Hold. Is the power supply is probably the thing that comes with the power cable, right? Right? Like the thing you plug into the outlet, the thing you plug into the wall. I am I may have to go find one of those, because I don't know if I have one on hand right now. There's probably one in the basement somewhere. I don't have one. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom anyway. After I do that, I'm gonna look for the cable, And then we're gonna have our moment of truth, where I try powering it on. If I can find a cable that works. Okay, don't go anywhere. Alright, gamers, I am back. I have found a cable. It's like ancient. I mean, you can look at it. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We will find out together. Maybe I should get an extension cord from somewhere else. But I think I have like an extension cord like fairly near as well. Okay, so technically you're not really supposed to... Dude, this looks like it could explode my whole... Whatever. I mean, it's a European cable. What could go wrong? Anyway. Dude, this cable has been... We must have a more, like, unused one that's, like, not that corroded. But it looks fine. It just looks, like, really dusty and old. Oh, okay. Not only... I found one of these cables, like, these, This is, like, the thing that powers the whole PC. They are also, like, fairly common for other larger electronics, like monitors. I'm pretty sure, like, my speakers also use these. I found one of those, that, but like with a UK outlet at the back. That was kind of insane to me. Alright, keep an eye on the PC. If there's like sparks coming out of it, scream. Okay, I'm gonna need an extension cord. And I can probably plug it into somewhere else as well. Let me just go into the basement again. Okay, the one I have, I know it should work. Like, extension cord. I don't know about the original cord or anything like that, but we'll see. Should it not work? I hope it doesn't, like, electrocute me. But that probably shouldn't happen. Dude, there's gonna be tension on this thing. Like, it's gonna be in mid-air because I'm connecting two short cables to each other. Okay, I'm gonna flip the thing off for now. Alright, turn it on. Currently hanging in mid-air. I don't know if my, I don't know if this graphic card has I think it has an indicator light. Yeah, it does. So if the power goes on, maybe I should see something. OMG! Can you guys see this? Probably not. The LED on the graphics card lit up. Which means something's working. I also... What the heck? I see a light somewhere. There's like a light at the bottom of the case. Bro, what? This is really weird. Maybe if I turn off... Maybe I turn off my light. My main light, and you guys can see it. I also have like the stream lights on, so I don't know. You can't really see anything. Quite underwhelming. Okay, I gotta find the power button on this thing. It's at the front. Oh shit! There's like a metal sound that it's making right now, which I don't like. It sounds like... Maybe that's the PSU. Anyway. It's even being lit up, and I can feel the draft. Fans are on the GPU are also spinning. It's not connected to anything. It's like, it's probably just going to the BIOS right now. There's really not much else to do. Because like, I don't have like a boot device ready. I'm not gonna boot it or anything. But, okay, it stopped making the noise. That is nice. Okay. Anyway, mission complete. I'm the GOAT, first try, which doesn't always happen. I'm gonna, like, close this thing up now. I really don't wanna... I'm just gonna... Maybe one day I'll swap out the CPU after straightening the pins. But I'll be so honest, I can just not be bothered right now. I don't even look if any of the fans like turned on in the front. Look, I'm trying to run this as a server, which means it doesn't really need a lot of cooling anyway. And so that should be fine. Still, it'd be good if the fans ran. Maybe I just need to do more research into it. If I make this into a YouTube video, maybe I'll get some nice like B-roll of this thing actually like closed up and lit up. We'll see. Yeah, the question is, where do I start? I can probably put on the thing first, which, yeah, that seems like a good idea. Put the front panel on, put the back on. The back's still kind of on already. All right. Is this symmetrical? It probably is. Probably doesn't matter which way I go. Hold, I think it does. Is this Yoshi music? It sounds like Yoshi music. Something like that. Oh, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. Heaven help me. Okay, right. It's lined up at the back. So it came with a bunch of screws. It's pretty reflective. Let me just see. Yeah. In here. I wonder if I can make the 4 screws in the back like thumb screws. Which would be nice for taking it on and off. Bro, these are like, what? There's some crazy stuff in here. Which I don't really know what to do with. There's like a singular thumb screw setup thingy. Which I'm not even sure what what am I gonna do with just like one? Look at this. This is a single one. There's others as well, which maybe let me do something. These say SSD, so I'm guessing they're not for the computer case. The others say HDD. I guess I'll use the normal screws. Even though you don't really need to screw these back in, theoretically, because there's just, well, it's being kept on by gravity, right? Because this is the final position for the PC. I'm gonna move my camera a bit. Or maybe I move the case closer to my desk, so you guys can actually see like something. Which is just me putting on the screws in the back again. And then we're gonna flip it over and put on the feet again, which I foolishly took off. There's like different... What do you mean? I only have 3 of these? Why? I don't know, maybe they're for the... We'll figure it out. Bam, 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 bam. BRB, alright. See, it's fine. It's fine. This screw is like put up a bit of a fight, which is not nice. I've definitely like, there's some case screws that have like bent, especially on like an older, cheaper case. What in the punch out? I want to say Alleyway got this theme added. One sub and I chugged this nitroglycerin. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Okay, so this side panel thing is actually awesome. I wonder which way around you put it. It probably is like... It kind of has to be like this, no? No, huh? I don't know. But it wouldn't be that way. Has to be. It has to be this way. But then, like, is there? Oh, maybe it just does. Okay. Is it? It's not popping in the back. Hold. There we go. There we go. That's some great design. Where were the screws for that? There were definitely worse. No, not over here. Right, at the bottom. Do the hokey pokey and turn it all around. I hope the metal. Is this Smash OST? No. This is the title theme from Punch-Out Wii. No, this is Patrick. Let's see. I think like these three tiny. I shouldn't have removed. Whatever. Oh, dude, this cleanup's gonna be annoying, but it's fine. I streamed like 2 hours less at the end of the day. You need, dude, I don't know. If people build a PC, but they must have like a camera person, surely. Or like a camera set of like a million different cameras. Hey, this one's being kind of annoying. Okay, I got it. Okay, time for the feet to get back in. What is this? Oh, I know what. Do I know what screw this is? Oh, no, not really. Did I wonder if I screwed in the GPU properly. Okay, yeah, there's all the screws are in there, so I actually don't know where it's from. Who cares? Time to put the feet back in. Which, it'd probably be, I can do it sideways. Does it mean we get more Tomodachi? So where's your anti-static wrist strap? That stuff is like, it's a nice to have. It's not essential. Like, I've not used any, I didn't even ground myself before this one. Because like, we're not working with like nuclear bombs or whatever. Like, PCs are kind of just made to like not break. That doesn't mean you can't break them, but you don't have to like, you don't have to be ultra cautious. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry, but nothing bad has ever happened to me. Which means I'm gonna live forever. Wait, your question. No, you don't get more Tomodachi. I have to clean up this huge mess. Sorry. I'd have to, like, change my scene and everything. I gotta get the table out of the room and stuff like that. So no. This is pretty much it for today. This is the hard drive bay. Did I take the screws out of that one? Are there even screws in there? I don't know, man. You guys can't see this. I mean, I could flip it for you guys, but it's nothing exciting. I'm just putting the feet back on, which, I mean, you being able to remove them is already really awesome. I feel better. Yeah, I think my throat is basically completely fine. Not Not 100% fine, but it's like, it's healthy enough now, which is nice. Which, if I had the proper medication yesterday, I could have also streamed, but I didn't. So, sorry about that. I do wonder what this like singular thumb screw could possibly be for. I don't know, maybe out of the 4 screws that put on the, well, the top panel, which would be the side panel in a normal PC, maybe you could just have the 1 thumb screw there. I don't know. Is this screwdriver magnetic? I don't think it is. I'm just gonna have to like skewer this. Okay. You're the cable for... I don't even know, man, because it's not RGB. Or maybe it is. I don't know what the heck this header is, I'll be so honest. But the fan had RGB and it spun, which I think is probably enough for the CPU. Then, okay. I don't know. If I take my camera out of the thing, maybe I can give you like a nice little round view of the finished product. My insanely messy desk. Okay, this is the top, which reflects me wonderfully. Hello, guys. Okay. This is the front. This is you guys in the back. My mirror kind of shows you guys. Hello chatters. It has wood, which I think is really nice. It has a USB-C port on the front and a USB 3.0 and an audio jack. All of which should hopefully work, but I don't know. It's not that important. This is the other side. And there's really just like a whole lot of black. I can't really go back any further because my camera cable's just not that long. This is the back. I remembered the guard for the panel. There's the power supply. There's all the... What do we have on this motherboard anyway? An HDMI, which is nice because this thing has a... I think we're on autoplay now. Maybe, or maybe I added this. It has the ancient mouse keyboard thing that nobody uses anymore. Has an Ethernet port, 2... Yeah, good amount of USB ports. It's actually... This motherboard, I mean, I got it pretty cheap. It's refurbished. I hope it doesn't die. In terms of connectivity, I think it kind of sucks. It also only has 2 RAM slots, but that's what it is. And then finally, you know what? This looks pretty cool, actually. Maybe it's good that I don't have, like, a black graphics card. Because that does look pretty cool. But, yeah. Now it autofocuses. I think that's it for me. I hope my stream was fine in the first few minutes, or however long, until I remember to hit start recording. But yeah, maybe this will go to YouTube. I don't know if this is a YouTube product, because at the end of the day, you couldn't really see all that much that I was doing, because I just have this static shot here. But yeah, thank you for watching this quite different stream, and I will see you next time.